Welcome back to another Low Rancho video. This one's gonna be a little different. I'm gonna be doing a how-to video on the old 57 wagon. So we're doing wiring and a transmission swap in this at the moment. I did have a 2-speed power glide in it, and we've put an NV 3500 5-speed in it. So with that, this is an automatic car as well, so we need to install a clutch pedal. I'm going to be showing how to install the clutch pedal because I couldn't really find any good videos on it, so I figured why not. I believe that's not who I bought the this kit from, but I bought it on eBay. I will put the link and another link to it in the description. It's like $120 with shipping. Did not come with these pads. I ordered those separately, but these are like, I don't know, $15 so for the brake pad and the clutch pad, because they're actually the same size, if you did not know. So this kit comes with everything we need to convert your automatic car to a manual, at least the clutch pedal situation. So this is the rod that holds the spring, which an automatic car will not have. This is the sleeve that goes through all the pedal assemblies. And this spacer is what's different on the manual cars here. The automatic car is like really short here, but this is the same otherwise. Spring, I do have a spring from an old car. Spacer, just a bunch of little stuff. So some things I'm going to show while we're outside the car so it'll be a little easier is this is going to go here. And I mean, you can see it on the instructions here. And then the spring will attach to that. And that just makes it easier to hook the spring up. And then you would think that the clutch would attach to this, like the actual linkage and stuff, but it doesn't. It actually attaches to this, which is on the other side of the brake pedal. Here's a closer look at the diagram if you need to like screenshot it or anything. You can see spring holder there. We got our spacer in here, and then over here, and then you got the spring holding rod that goes up there. And on the opposite side of the brake pedal, this is where your rod and your linkage and everything is. So. Also I like is they grease that and then wrap the grease in there. It's kind of nice. So coming underneath the dash, we have... This is an automatic car, so it's got that up there. And you can try to show the difference here. You can see the difference in the two. Pretty big difference, obviously. And then you have a spring for your brake pedal, and then your brake pedal to master rod. And then on the other side, there is nothing, so... Get that nut off and then slide this new assembly on without losing all this. All right, we took that little nut out, or that nut and bolt, so now we got to slide this sleeve out. This is the other side. Just gotta find a socket that fits that. I should be able to hammer right out. All right, I used a 5/8 socket. Got it hammered right out. That's what it looks like. Just pull, I'll probably leave that in there to help locate the pedal, the brake pedal, since it's still in there. And then I'll hammer in the new one. All right, this is the new one compared to the old one. You can see the differences there. I put some lubricant on there to help it slide in a little better. You can see our socket there. Gonna put this bad boy right up in there. And then we're gonna hammer this in towards that. So it keeps it located is the goal. Super easy. Got the new one in. I actually ended up just taking the socket out, and then you just push up on that and it lifts up on all that, and you can line it up pretty easy. See our hole is close enough. We'll put a screwdriver in there and line that up. Okay, with that installed, with the through sleeve installed, now we're going to install the clutch pedal. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I do need to put this plastic bushing on there just like that. just like that. It's nice and flush. You can see it angles out just perfect. Boing, 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 boing. And take the other plastic bushing, slide it on there, slide it in there, slide it in there until it's nice and flush, just like that. Now you're going to install this spacer, just like so. Okay, so got that. You just put the little bolt through there and easy peasy on that. And now it can't slide back and forth. And then this little piece right here goes down in here, I guess, like that. Put that little guy on there. The spring's gonna go like this. So this shorter part is gonna go up into the dash. And this longer part, which I keep losing, is gonna go onto that back little peg there on the pedal. All right, this is an old trick I've seen. You bend it, put a bunch of quarters and stuff in there, it stretches out. Obviously not very far, but it stretches out a little bit. So this is a way to do it. I wouldn't recommend doing it this way though. All right. So the trick here to get the spring on is you want to undo or take this bolt, this bottom bolt completely out, and then this back arm will, and then loosen up the top one, and this back arm will swing up. You hook the spring on because it's super easy then, and then you got to do some prying. I just put a pry bar in between this top bolt and that little ledge thing there in between the spring, and it lined it up, and then got it in started, and then hit it with a hammer all the way through, and then just sent the nut on there, and now we have a working clutch pedal. Nice and easy. Well, now that we have a working clutch pedal, we can put our little clutch pedal pads on. That's the brake pedal pad. You can see it's a little worn out, and honestly, not sure how I'm going to get that off, but at least we'll have a fancy clutch pedal for now. Now we got a new brake pedal pad and a brand new clutch pedal pad. Looking nice. The old one actually came off pretty easy, so a little before and after. So, as you can see, you now have a fully installed clutch pedal. Obviously it doesn't return because there's no return spring on it, but it works like it should. And then, so when you're doing that, this is where your linkage hooks up, and then there's a hole right there where the linkage will come up to that. I will have to be doing things a little different since I'm using an NV3500. So I have to find a location to put this somewhere, and makes it a little hard when you have power brakes. So I don't know. It needs to go on this side, preferably. I think I can make enough room. I'm gonna have to move my dipstick or something. But there's not much room for it in here. This is a bad spot, but I think if I get rid of that, since it's automatic stuff anyways, I'll have a little bit more room. I am gonna have to take the fender off just to be able to do anything in there, so that's gonna be oh so fun. Well, if you did stay till the end of the video, thank you. I hope this helps out anybody who's doing a 57 Chevy, converting to automatic, or converting automatic to manual. It's pretty straightforward, and this kit, I'll have the link in the description. Got it off eBay, not sponsored by them or anything, but figured if it helps somebody out, why not? Another thing, I don't know if it's the same for 55 and 56 Chevys. I think they're slightly different, but I imagine it's the same idea, so hopefully that helps out there. I do know the spring mountings are different but they're in this general location, so it shouldn't be too much different. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and follow along with the build.